I represented Ireland at the Four Nations. In the first episode we take on England, and it turned into a proper battle. Intense rallies, big smashes, crazy points. Can we get the win? Find out next.
Let's go!
My name's Louis, and not too long ago I was working a 9 to 5. And a few things have changed. Well, let's just say I had a change of career, and now I'm training and competing in paddle. And I represented the Irish national team at the European Championships last summer. This year, our first international tournament brought us to Leeds for the Four Nations, where England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales face off. 2 ties against each team, and if it's 1-1, all comes down to a deciding tiebreak. In this 2-part series, we're going to follow each tie as it happened, starting with England. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the action. So today I'm playing with Oscar, who you might remember from the Euros videos and also from the FIP at Stratford, and we're playing against Jake Beauty, whose UK ranking is number 6, and Andreas, who lives full-time in Marbella and knows Oscar very well from their days playing tennis. This match was going to be faster than LTA tournaments because we're using Head Pro Plus balls, which you can really smash, and I think that was going to suit me and Oscar. We both like to smash and we do enjoy playing fast. As you can see with those new balls, my V-ball is really zipping off the double walls, and it's super important that you hold your serve early on. First game in defence, I just wanted to see how they're playing. We knew that Andreas had a good smash and Jake had excellent paddle concepts like the Chiquita and good defence off the glass, but maybe if we could get into volley battles or quickly take the net, we could get some advantages. And that's what we did with those fast lobs so that they couldn't smash. We tried to transition into the net. This time my fast lob just rushing Andreas a little bit so the smash doesn't quite go out, and we've managed to find ourselves into the net, and we're 30-15 up on their serve with a chance to put pressure on. This time I play a fast lob over Jake's left shoulder and we're able to come in. Block the volley and then I come close, but I've underestimated Andreas's lob and they've come back into the net and finished the point. We've got to find that balance between playing fast and playing patient. This time my lob goes over Jake and he comes across, and that leaves some space to the fence, and I managed to exploit it to give us a break point. This time I see that Oscar's built the point well. I come across with a fast volley and we take an early break. Now it's time to push on and see if we can take the set. Nice little battle with Jake on the cross here. I've done well to scoop that up, but he's put it right into the space. I scoop it up again and he's played an excellent drop shot. He's very good at coming close, but it does leave some space in behind. So maybe if I'm a bit more aware, I can find some good lobs. Unfortunately, my Bajada goes into the net and they get that break point on our serve to come back into this set. Oscar plays the leaping smash. This time it comes off the fence and Andreas collects. And the rally continues. Jake with some excellent volleys and he comes close again, but I managed to play that cross and Jake just doing really well to defend here, again with a nice ball, but Oscar finally finishes. Jake playing a cut volley down the middle and they've taken the break back. They're right back into this set. We need to fight now to keep our lead. And with that volley from Andreas, they're back to 2-2 and it feels like a bit of a messy match at the moment. No one really wants to take the initiative and it's just going back and forth, and we need to try and settle and gain some rhythm in this set. how we got into this position. We were 2-love up, feeling good, but that's the way it goes in these kind of matches. There's a lot of adrenaline in everyone, and it's really hard to actually maintain composure in some of these moments. But we're trying to get it back, and these guys are just starting to defend a lot better. And there it is, Andreas stepping up his level on the cross. We're now 4-2 down. Even though the score doesn't look amazing, we have confidence that we can get right back into this set. And at 4-3, 40-30, it's not looking amazing. But look what happens here. Oscar plays a really good shot from defense. We get into that net, and Oscar plays an excellent backhand volley down the line, and suddenly we've got a chance to break. I overcooked the smash, but it goes out anyway, and there's no run-outs in this match. So finally, after a lot of hard work, we break back, and it's now 4-all. Has the pendulum finally started to swing in our favour? Well, maybe not. Again, they've got a break point on our serve, and we've got to really fight at this point. I decided to just put the volleys in for the first two to see if they make a mistake, but Andreas is consistent. Oscar with that bandeja down the middle, and we start to build the point. You can tell I'm feeling the pressure a little bit because look at how I'm scrambling in defense. But we managed to keep the point alive, and we're still fighting. Oscar now with an excellent lob over Jake, and we're back into that net, which is where we want to be. That Vibra across is something that I love to hit, and I'm trying just to transition with those fast lobs once again. This time the lob goes short, Jake fakes the smash, and Oscar plays another good bajada, and the ball goes out. That's a huge point for us. Now we're into a golden point on our serve. This is when we start seeing some of the best points. You see Oscar with the fake there. This time I go for the smash. Jake with an excellent block, but I volley into the space, and we've managed to take that one. Jake with the smash. I managed to retrieve it. I play it soft and safe. Oscar now with a good volley towards the fence and finishing with the smash, and that's it. We take the set. A little bit fortunate with that fence bounce, but we'll take it. Now in the second set, you have this feeling that they're going to step it up. So we need to compete really well and manage the key moments. Andreas goes for the smash, and it's blocked by Oscar. So we've got a great chance now as we come into that net, and we do finish it off, getting an all-important break point early on. And this is a great transition from us. I blocked the volley, but Jake's just tricked me with that Chiquita, and it's taken a nick off the fence. They hold the serve, but we can take a lot of confidence from the fact that we've had a break point so early on in this second set. You've got to remain positive and keep going. This time my smash is good and it's another good hold. The key now is trying to figure out how we break. We've had a couple of small chances, but this time we've really got the bit between our teeth. Every rally feels like a battle now. How about this at 40-30? Andreas playing an outrageous Dahada, kills the ball in its tracks, and we're now at 3-all on serve in the second set. We're finding good rhythm at the net, playing the volleys into those spaces and keeping our volleys mostly to the line to prevent them from hitting high quality lobs. And then when the lob does come, if it's short, we're there to smash it. I had a good positive mentality this match. I always felt that if we kept plugging away, the break would eventually come. And this time we come into the net, trade some volleys, and Oscar plays that bandeja down the middle as he's been doing, and we're in a really good position for me to then smash and finish the point to push us into a break point opportunity on their serve. We need to focus on playing fast to the body to make sure that they block the volleys and wait for the right time to hit the lob. And that's exactly what they do. The lob comes, Andreas hits a good bandeja to Oscar's feet, and then the smash comes off the fence and we've managed to transition in. We're feeling like we've got that chance now, and I put the volley in the net. The nerves are creeping up on all of us, and you can see it in this crazy point here. And there it is, I find the volley through the gap and we get a chance to break their serve. Because this is such a big point, I say I'm going to hit some lobs. This first one is super short, but because there's so much pressure, I feel like they're not going to smash, and you can see both play bandejas and we're into this point. We can't take it, but we do get that golden point opportunity. Oscar plays an excellent passing shot through the middle. We're into that net with the blocks, and now I feel great. Just play that forehand volley fast. Jake retrieves it so well, but we do manage to transition back into the net, and I'm feeling comfortable there with that Vibra played to Jake's body, and we're back in, looking now to take this one. Some rebound on that lob. Oscar comes in clutch with the Bajada, and we take the break. 5-3 up now. And at this point, a ball drops right by the glass, and to be honest, at the time, I thought it was out. Now, on review, it looks super close, and it might have been in. There was a bit of disagreement, but to be honest, it was all sorted pretty quickly, and we decided to replay the point. I mishit my smash from deep. Jake comes in and finishes off very well with the Dahada again. We've now got a break point. We're staring at a really difficult moment. And when the lob goes up, I think Oscar's finished this one, but Jake runs in, somehow doesn't touch the net, and flicks the volley straight at Oscar, and they take the break. It's unbelievable play, but we're thinking, how has this happened? It's very easy for your head to drop, but we need to keep fighting. And as you can see, this mentally is the hardest part of the match. You've been leading for most of the match, and they've come back with a break at a key moment. Now you've got to pick yourself up. They're starting to play better. We need to pick up our level too. Oscar, who's been hitting that so well the whole match, actually misses the ball on that point, and that's what the pressure does. They've now got a chance to take this break and maybe take the set. Need to play solid again at the net, making sure our volleys are at good length. We're defending that net well, waiting for that chance to maybe smash, and Andreas hits the ball in the net. We've now got an advantage, looking to hold our serve, put a bit of pressure back on them. We're into a tiebreak in this second set, and we want to start fast. We're looking to win every point, fighting for everything. And this first rally is a good example of that. The lob goes up, but we play nice and consistent, maintaining the pressure at the net and keeping composure. Oscar this time plays a lob over Andreas, and we're just fighting to stay in this point. This time I go down the line. Oscar plays an excellent volley, changing the line of the ball to take that first point and give us lots of momentum and positive feelings going into this tiebreak. And at 5-1 up, I find an opportunity to hit that one early through the gap. It takes them by surprise. And we're 1 point away now from a huge victory for Ireland, but Andreas starts really playing well here with a great block from Oscar's smash, and they're back into the net, showing good fighting spirit. Suddenly 6-1 turns to 6-3, and I'm there wondering, is this just not going to be our day? Are they going to find their way back into this match? But I play a good lob and we're back into that net with an advantage here. But it seems like every ball now is coming back with a little bit extra as they're struggling just to stay in the match. Finally, Oscar finds that backhand volley and we take the match. Really good win, and I thought we held our composure well there at the end. Well played to these guys. We knew now that it would be a deciding tie-break between England and Ireland. One of us would have to play with one pair from the other team. Oscar stepped forward and paired up with Padraig, facing Jake and Josh Gilbert, another top UK player. Watching from the side, I could feel the tension. Even though it was a nervy start from England, they did eventually take the win in the decisive tie-break. So we went into our ties with Scotland and Wales, desperately needing a win. So tune in next week to find out what happened.
Play, lads.
Cheers, mate.
Really well played. Kept it close. Yeah. Good Tiebreak.
Good play, mate. Good luck.
Well played, bro.
Great win.
Thanks.